Hi there. Today I want to show you a couple things about identifying variables in an experiment and how you can set up experiments and make sure that it's a controlled experiment where you're only changing one variable at a time. Pretty much anytime we do a lab, you're going to see a chart, a variables chart that looks something like this. It's going to be divided into your independent variable, also known as a manipulated variable, and it's the part of the experiment you can change, or it's the part that you change on purpose. The dependent variable, also known as the responding variable, and that's the one that it's the data that you're looking for. That's what you're measuring. And then the controlled variables are different parts of your experiment that you need to keep the same to make sure that you're conducting a fair test. And this is just kind of review what I just talked about. So you've got the independent variable, also known as the manipulated variable. It's the part that you're changing on purpose. It's what you're testing. The dependent variable, also known as the responding variable, and it's what you're measuring. It's what you're observing. It's the data that you're collecting. And then your controlled variables are the constants, the things that you need to keep the same to make sure that you have a fair test. For example, it says students of different ages were given the same jigsaw puzzle to put together. They were timed to see how long it took to finish the puzzle. Students of different ages were given the same puzzle, and they were timed to see how long it took them to finish. So the variables in this one, the controlled variable. Actually, hold on. I like to start with the independent variable, or the manipulated variable first. The part that we're changing on purpose would be the age of the students. The dependent variable is our data that we're looking for, what we're measuring, and that'd be the time that it took them to complete the puzzle. And then the controlled variables are the things that need to be kept the same. So you want to use the same puzzle. You want to start the timer at the same time. Those are the main ones. So the dependent was the time. And then the controlled variables, it says they're all given the same puzzle. And it wouldn't have been fair if some people were given a super easy puzzle and other people were given like a 1,000-piece or 500-piece puzzle. So controlled variables in that instance. This one says, the higher the temperature of water, the faster that an egg will boil. So that's more of a kind of a hypothesis on what they think would happen. The independent variable, or what you're changing on purpose, is going to be the temperature of the water. The dependent variable is our data. What were we measuring? What were we looking for? We're measuring the time that it took the egg to boil. And then the controlled variables would be things like using the same type of egg, same size of egg. You're going to use the same amount of water, the same pots or pans, same oven, things like that. Independent variable, temp of the water. Dependent would be the time that it takes to cook it. Controlled would be the type of egg. Like I said, how much water you're using, things like that. Almost out of time. And then the last one, oops, sorry. Actually, I'm going to end it right there. I'll end that for now. We'll go over some more examples in class, and we'll keep practicing. All right, bye.